Good evening, welcome to NXTGEN Season 15. This is the Emily Linscott Ginetta GT5s. We are here at Le Mans Bugatti for round number 8. And it should be a bit of a cracker. We have 10 drivers. We have P. Scott Live 85, who is a filler for tonight. NGR Scooby G, Samwalk 3, Shadow Stalker DBS, Babies of Johnny, Lightblade 2K18, Crosser 14, Bob Mark 1, Boy Raxer 14, and Jamie WRX. So we're here at the 2.6 miles of the Le Mans Bugatti circuit. This particular layout has been installed since 2015. Actually, probably longer than that, 2008. When wasn't there a Bugatti circuit? That was the question. So this current layout has been around since about 1987. This has been a similar layout. Obviously, the only changes are the chicanes. The actual initial Bugatti track was implemented in 1965. It was 2.753 miles and slightly different to what it is today. So let's have a quick look at the point standings for the Ginettas. Obviously 3 different classes overall for everyone. We have the Pro for the faster drivers, the Pro-Am for the drivers who are mainly mid-pack to rear. Obviously they do occasionally throw up surprise results, which is always good to see. But overall it's Boy Raxer 14 that leads the way on 140 points, Jamie WRX on 96, Prosser has 70 with Scooby G on 67, Adam Morris has 64 with the Les on 59, Sandlock 3 has 57, AMH has 56, Fraser 54, Wavies of Johnny 51. Shadow Stalker has 43 as Lightblade goes off. Cot Marco 32, Bomb Mark 1 29, The Dizzler 28, Seeks and Yorkshire Stick have 27 each, Cam 23 Deers and Danzo have 20, Lightblade 13 and Gimpbuster has 8. The last results Zolder, it was Boy Raxer who took victory in the overall, followed by AMH and the Les. So in the pro class standings, we have Boy Raxer 14 again on 140 points, Jamie on 97, Prosser has 75 joint with Adam Morris, Scuba G has 73, the Les 61, AMH 56, Fraser 44 and Cam 23 Diz 28, and again the same podium as it was a all-pro podium. The Pro-Am shapes are like this. Sandwalk 3 has 106 points. Johnny has 100, so very tight. And with Shadowstalker on 92, it does make for some interesting reading. The Dizzler has 63. Bob Mark 1 has 61, joint with Cop Marco. Yorkshire Stig has 49. Seeks has 44. I don't get how... 61, I'll have a look at that. Danzo has 36 with Lightblade on 18. Ben Graham has 12 with Gimbuster also on 12. Tilbs has 10. Tim has 9. Firemedic has 8 along with Burnt Fry. And the podium last time out at Zolder, Johnny took the victory from Shadow Stalker and then Bob Mark 1. As you watch Shadow Stalker set his time, Boy Raxer 14. But in a 149.7, we'll go for a lap around here shortly. Oh yeah, got like a steady 2 then. So, let's look at the map. So then, Boyraxa we are with at the moment. Remember, with the point standings, everyone must take 2 drop scores, being their lowest of the season. So those values are, as it stands, correct. But once we hit round number, after round 11, they're going to be slightly different. No Adam Morris tonight, which is a bit of a surprise. On board then with Boyraxa 14. Head to the Virage du Recordment. Double 90, right? I think that might be either Prosser or Shadow Stalker. Getting out of the way. So we're going to start a lap here of Bugatti with Boyraxa 14, the defending champion. Come up towards Corb Dunlop. Absolutely flat. Then we head towards Ralenticia Dunlop, the chicane left right. Very easy to go, but a bit wide. So obviously limits will be looked at. Descent to La Chapelle into the Virage de La Chapelle. This flick left down the hill, hit the brakes, really long right-hander. Hairpin, you got to wait a little bit for the throttle to come in, otherwise you run wide. Down towards the Virage de Mazy. Again, another long hairpin left. You got to be patient with the throttle. Use it as widely as you can. On the exit of that, you're going to head down towards Garage Vert. This double 90 right-hander. Again, you kind of treat it like a hairpin with 2 apexes. Yeah, you got to wait for the throttle. Down towards the Chemin au Boeuf. Chemin au Boeuf. It's a very fast chicane left-right. Down to second, you rev the nuts off of it. Up into third on the exit. Down towards S du Garage Bleu. This long right hand into the left. And this one goes all the way back around as you head towards the Virage du Recordment. A double 90 right. Again, you try and treat it as much as you can like a hairpin. Out of that, across the line. Oh, we've just clipped the gravel for Boyraxa. That's not going to help his time. And yes, he does not improve. And Scooby G set to 149.4, 0.127 faster than anyone. So we have just 58 seconds left of qualifying. Bob just coming down the... Prosser. Followed by Johnny, followed by Bomber 1. They're going to be the first people to come across the line. I think they will get an extra lap in though. First recordment. Yeah, looks like Prosser will get an extra lap. He doesn't go any quicker. Johnny. He doesn't go any quicker. Bob Mark 1 looking to just set a time here. He still hasn't yet set a time. Time is up. Jamie first. No, he's going to go off and do some practice starts. Light Blade in the number 24 machine. He crosses the line. Does not improve that time. Sandrock back in the pits. And there's P-Scott Live 85. Let's see Jamie do some practice starts there. So Scott down, P-Scott Live. Paul. We come across the line. Can he improve on his 8th position? The answer is no, he cannot. Shadow Stalker looks like he's abandoned his lap. He's going to do some practice starts. Frost just coming down the back straight. He'll comfortably make the time. So we head through sector 3 with Prosser. Flick right, long left. Down towards recordment. Using all the road and more. Crosses the line, does not improve. Bob Mark on to be the last man to cross the line. He needs to get this time to be set. I have no idea if he set it. So the grid order is Scooby G takes pole position from Boy Rexa 14, Jamie in 3rd. Sandwalk in 4th takes the Pro-Am pole. Lightblade 5th, Johnny 6th, Prosser 7th, P-Scott Live 85 in 8th, Bob Mark 1 9th, and Shadow Stalker down in 10th. Not really Shadow Stalker's pace, he's got a lot to work on, but the race will be a good one. See, this league is sponsored by Emily Linscott, for which we are always grateful for. To get out there a bit more, and also it is good to have a real driver taking interest in this sort of stuff. You never know what can happen. I don't know if there's any prizes this season for the Ginettas. I'll have to find out from Jamie. But we're going to get ourselves ready. We're going to have some 2 minutes to sink in, everyone to get ready. If they don't press the ready button, then they will be taken off the grid and not race. The grid is an interesting one. We don't have the stack really much of a staggered start, but we're going to go the 3 red lights. We are green at Le Mans Bugatti. Pretty much equal start throughout the field. Boy Rexa just now getting a good second phase as we head up towards Corb Dunlop and towards the chicane for the first time. Now, I would say we've got our way through the first turn cleanly, but we're coming up to the second turn, which is where the chaos could ensue. Into the hairpin we go. Boy Rexa does take the lead. Jamie up the inside, and Jamie takes second. Here comes Sandrock as well, looking to take third away from Scooby G. He's had a poor start going through the chicane on the first lap. As he looks back down the inside, but can't do anything about it. Webby's at Johnny is 5th, Prosser 6th, Light Blade down to 7th. Bar Mark 1 has made a place up. He's passed P-Scott Live 85, who is in 9th, and Shadow Stalker 10th. Scooby G's going backwards in a hurry. I don't know if there's a track limit penalty on for that one. Yeah, must have been track limits. The penalties are on, I believe. P-Scott Live 85, battling away with Shadow Stalker going into Recommend Garage. Oh, Shadow Stalker is very wide there. And wide again. There's Johnny, followed by Prosser, followed by Light Blade. Light Blade getting quite close here to Prosser, heading up towards Sheninu Booth. And Prosser now having a look on Johnny around the inside. That's at S15 Garage Blue. Johnny trying to fend him off into Virage to Recordment. And that's Scooby G going, looking for the inside. Can't quite get it on bar mark 1. Prosser pulls out, but probably not the best idea. He's going to lose a lot of time. And now Lightblade's going to be on him. On board with Lightblade 2K18, the Pro-Am runner, looking to pass Prosser, who is in the Pro class. Looks like Scooby G has passed Bob Mark 1 as well. But Lightblade hasn't yet got past Prosser. Boyrax is starting. Oh, Lightblade spun it coming out of Ralenticia Dunlop. What has he managed to do there? That's interesting. He's just come round the second part, caught the curve, caught the little crest, and he's gone round to the back of the pack. It's a bit of a shame. Peace Live 85 has got past Bob Mark 1 now. And on the exit. On board then with Scooby G, you can see Prosser and Johnny up ahead. Obviously, Boyraxer with a 1.5 second gap. Just starting to dominate this race. This is 12 laps long as we head through the Chenino booth into the S15 Garage Blue. Much tighter line from Excuse me, from Scooby G. Allowing him just to close the gap here onto Prosser. Or Prosser might get a penalty for that one. Just about all four wheels off the circuit. Meanwhile, on board with Peace Live 85, looking for a move on Bob Mark 1. He pulls to the right hand side. Looking into Corb Dunlop. Got it done before the chicane. Good move that from Peace Live 85. We still have this battle here between Johnny and Lightblade's now got a penalty. Here comes Scooby G though on Prosser. Now Prosser won't want this. Remember, these two are in the same class. So not only is this for overall place, but this is also for class position. As we head out of Virage du Musée, down towards Garage Vert. And Scooby G gets the job done through Garage Vert. And now he's going to be on the back of Johnny. I think Johnny would be smart here to maybe not fight Scooby too much because he's not in his class. Johnny's, oh, hang on, Sandwalk now has a penalty, so in reality Johnny needs to be clever about this. If he fights Scooby too much, he's going to lose time to Sandwalk. So we head into Virage de Recordment. And on to lap number 4. Here comes Scooby G. And that's Sandwalk looking like he's had to slow down again. He's not having good time with track limits for Sandwalk. And here comes Scooby G looking down the inside of Ralenticia Dunlop. He's got the move done. And Prosser in the background gets the move done on Webby's to Johnny. He's been looking at that for a good 3-4 laps. And immediately looking to the inside of Sandwalk there. Nothing happening though. Here comes Johnny. Oh, very close to the back of Prosser there going into the Virage du Musée. He's got a good run exit though. He's going to force Prosser to defend here going into Garage Vert. Oh, that's not gone well for Johnny. He's just braked too late, gone into the back of Sandwalk. It's cost Sandwalk a position to Prosser. So now means we have a full split. All 4 pro drivers in this race are at the front. And the Pro-Am are all behind them. Although, Sandwalk is not giving up here on Prosser. And Prosser won't enjoy this because he knows at the moment, okay, he's got 4th. Oh, we are rubbing racing. Oh, that's unlucky for Sandwalk. He's just caught the curb. Now he's got Johnny on his tail. Just caught, yeah, he's let Johnny go. Oh no, actually he's got a time penalty, I think, for good measure. That's a shame for Sandwalk. Very unlucky, just catching the curb. There's light plane. Let's just talk behind. I think that would be a penalty. No one. We've just gone to this lull now. Everyone's currently got a gap between them. As Jamie goes around the virage to Mazet. And Sandwalk's now behind P-Scott only 5. And hang on, where was it, Johnny? We've missed it, but he's got ahead of Prosser here. So whether Prosser had a penalty or something like that, because he had a good gap to Johnny after Sandwalk had his mistake going through S de Garage Blue. So we headed to Chenin Auboeuf. I'll apologise if you're French and I'm saying this completely wrong. Into S de Garage Bleu. Johnny now, obviously leading Pro-Am, and is now beating Prosser, who's in Pro. He's got already 5, has found himself up into 6th, which is good. He's he won't actually score any points being a filler, but he is technically 2nd in Pro-Am. Across the line, lap number 6 to 12 we are on. And Prosser is looking for a move. We go on board with him. Oh, he's got a great run and Johnny's run wide. Into Virage La Chapelle. Virage de La Chapelle, that's what I was saying. P-Scott Live 85 now has a penalty. Virage de Mazet. Johnny just staying there in the moment. Prosser now has a penalty. As does Johnny. We now have half the field with penalties. As here comes Prosser. Up into Chenin Auboeuf. Can't quite do anything there. Prosser, I don't know what he was attempting to do there. Looked like he was trying to sell a dummy and just didn't work. We now have 6 cars of penalties because Jamie has picked up one. Johnny with a penalty now. He's had to slow down, let Prosser back past. So Prosser up into 4th. Scott Life doesn't have that much gap now to Sandwalk. And Light Blade is gradually closing in on Bob. Number 10 of Peacock Live 85, he is just 5/10 ahead of Sandwalk coming down towards the Virage de la Chapelle. And unfortunately, we've missed it, but Lightblade has got Bob coming out of the chicane, I think. But Lightblade up into 8th place, but he has got that penalty, so if Bob can just stick with him, he's going to have a good chance of getting that place back. The Lightblade with another slowdown. Down to first, blimey. Normally a second gear corner, that one. And now Bob's dropped back a bit, so Lightblade's got a bit of a gap. Let's have a quick look at penalties. Jamie has 2 seconds, Prosser has 3, Johnny has 2, Peace Got Life has 2, Sandwalk has 3, and Lightblade has 2. So that's the gaps they need. Obviously, it'd always be preferable not to have the penalties, because then you know where you stand. Because if you don't have the HUD on, you don't really know what other people penalty-wise have got. So it can make it slightly difficult as to whether you attack them or whether, well, it just means you've got to keep attacking people even though you sometimes don't have to. But Bob has made a mistake. He's off. I don't. That's something S de Garage Bleu. He's gone off, and he's just staying there as if the car's broken. It's a bit weird, very weird. Anyway. We have Peace Out Live 85 with Sandwalk not too far behind. Sandwalk only 0.9. So he has gone up since the last time we saw these two. Into Garage there. Now, who's that? This is Johnny and Prosser. They're getting quite close now. 0.7 between them. So either Prosser's had another slowdown or Johnny's just managed to catch back up again. Johnny had a bad lap last time around. He lost about 4 seconds. I want to apologise to Boy Rex. So the boys at the front, they're not going to get much coverage because this is where the battles really are. And again, Prosser. So he's gone past Johnny, and now he's lost it again. So more work to be done then for Prosser as he heads down Descente de la Chapelle into the Virage de la Chapelle. Oh, he sold the dummy, he's gone down the inside. Although, Johnny on the outside, he's got good launch on the exit. Not quite enough to cover him, but he's going to have to go defensive. Prosser, he's gone wide, hit the gravel. Bit of a shame there. That was looking good for Johnny if he could defend the place. He's having a good scrap here for 4th. But these two better go careful because look who's lurking behind. Peace Got 85 has been nabbing time out of them for a while now. He's not been clipping any slowdowns. Scooby G's lost a load of time. He's now 15.16 seconds off the leader. Boy Rax 14, who's just gone on to lap number 10. Or will do in about 10 seconds time. Yeah, Peace got like 85. Last time in 151.5, not far off that of the leaders. These two, a 56 for Prosser and a 53 for Johnny. So not only are they holding each other up, because they keep clipping these time slowdowns, they're actually costing themselves a lot of time to Peace Got Live behind, who won the Mercedes TC Pro-Am class in Season 14. I raced with him in that one. So all to play for still. Again, another 51. He's taken another 2 seconds out of Johnny here. 3 laps to go, and he's only 2.2 behind. And now Boy Rexa picks up a penalty. So we have 3 people now with no penalties. One of them is just parked up at the end of the course. There's Lightblade. He's got a Shadowstalker not too far behind. This will be for third in class. And Lightblade looks to have a slowdown. And there goes Shadowstalker into third for the Pro-Am class. There's Prosser. There's Peace Got Live 85. Now 1.7 behind Johnny. So this gap really is closing, and a good reign of knots here for Peace Got Live. He's going to be on the back of Johnny, I reckon, by the time we go on to the last lap. So you'll head through the Chelino booth into the Este Garage Bleu. And there's someone behind. And Lightblade is right with Shadowstalker. Yeah, I was wondering where they are. There's a little one dot on the map, but they are close together. Shadowstalker now behind Lightblade again. Meanwhile, Peace Got Live 85, he's now 1.4 behind. Still there, he's taken like 7 seconds out of him on this lap alone, but that's a bit of a... well, I wouldn't say that, but... there you go. On the hill. He's got like 85. Now only 1 second behind Johnny. Heading into the Virage de Musée, and now he should start to pick up, or at least get the starters of the slipstream in these GT5s, which can be very, very strong. As likely to be overtaken by Shadowstalker again. And Shadowstalker now a good 1.5 ahead. But we're going to focus on this man right now. And now Prosser being hassled by Johnny. This is good news for Peace Got Live 85. Heading into the Chelino booth. Johnny completes the move ahead of us. And now he's going to hold up Prosser as Peace Got Live 85 catches up to them into the S Garage de Bleu. Oh, that's Scooby G. So Scooby G's had a penalty. Oh, and he's braked really early into the Virage de Recordment. There goes Johnny Wide. There goes Prosser. And Peace Got Live 85 just says, thank you very much. I'll take third place right now. And then here comes Scooby G. He's going to retake third place. I think which is quite fair because Peace Got Live just tapped him going into the Virage de Recordment. Into the Virage into the Ralenticia Dunlop. And Prosser now down to 7th place. Sandwalk's now in the battle. There's Sandwalk. He's only 0.8 behind Johnny, so Johnny does not want to make another mistake. Meanwhile, Shadowstalker and Lightblade having a great battle behind him. There's your leader, if you just need to see him. Gonna watch him now as he heads through the S Garage de Bleu. Or du Garage Bleu. Bomb has now rejoined the race, I think. As Boy Raxer comes around the final corner on the final lap. It's been a pretty easy run. He takes the win here at Le Mans Bugatti. Jamie WRX will take second place. NGR Scooby G is fending off P-Scott Live 85 at the moment. Frost has lost a load more time as well. Bob has finished in 10th. The Lightblade's now been re-overtaken by Shadowstalker. They've been having overtakes left, right and centre at the moment, but obviously the mid-pack battle has been very interesting. Scooby G takes third from P-Scott Live 85. Webby Johnny takes fifth from Sandwalk in 6th. Prosser 14 will be in 7th. We keep flicking because these two are having a tremendous battle. As Prosser goes broad sideways through the Virage de Recordment. So he takes 7th place. Shadowstalker just ahead of Lightblade. Let's watch this battle now. Heading into S du Garage Bleu. Oh, bit of a twig, Lightblade is round. That was the chance he had. See, Shadowstalker taking it very steady through the Virage de Recordment, not wanting to cause anything to give him a penalty. And Shadowstalker takes 8th place. Lightblade's gone wide. He will take 9th. And that's the end of the Le Mans Bugatti race. Boy Raxer 14 takes the win then from Jamie WRX. Scooby G takes 3rd. Peaceful Life 85 in 4th. Wavy to Johnny 5th. Sandwalk 3 is in 6th. Prosser 7th. Shadowstalker 8th. Lightblade in 9th. And Bob Mark 1 finishes in 10th. So some great racing there from the guys in the Emily Linscott Ginetta GT5s. We are back next Friday though for round number 9. We head to Willow Springs for round number 9. So that's going to be an absolute slipstream fest. So stay tuned next week for that one. Next up though, it's my point of view from the Formula Rookies from Le Mans Bugatti. So stay tuned for that one in about 5-10 minutes time. But from myself and all the guys here from the Emily and Scott Ginetta GT5s, thank you all for watching tonight. Join us next week. Have a good evening.